guys, before the video begins, I just want to say, if you didn't know, this is a brand new channel, so the chances are you're not subscribed. So make sure to click that subscribe button, and in the words of my grandpa, subscribe, bitch! And follow me on my social media pages. That's Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Cock-a-doodle-doo. What's up, everybody? We are back with another video. Today we are doing a very special video because I never did a video like this before. I am showing off my entire sneaker collection. I've been asked to do this video numerous times, but I was gonna wait until I got 100,000 subscribers before my channel got deleted. That was at 80K. My new one's around 20K. Added up, that's 100K, so might as well drop this video. Shoot, I'm celebrating tonight. I'm on a diet, but I might have some cheesecake tonight. Anyways, here's my full sneaker collection. First pair, the all-white Air Force Ones classic shoes. I beat these to death, but honestly, I like the look of a dirty pair of all-white Air Force Ones. Plus, these shoes never go out of style. Next, we got another pair of Air Force Ones. These are a black, white, and green pair. These were my first really cool sneakers, if you could put it like that. It really got me into sneakers, especially after Nelly's Air Force One song on Nellyville. I actually had that CD. Nellyville and Get Rich or Die Trying by 50 Cent were my first two hip-hop albums. Fun fact of the day. So obviously, I'm a Celtics fan, so obviously I had to get the green pair to match with all my Celtics gear back in the day. My next pair are the Air Force One Highs Flax colorway. Believe it or not, there used to be a time when only old heads would wear Air Force Ones and all the newer dudes was wearing Jordans. But now it seems everyone is hopping on the Air Force One train again. I really like the Flaxes because it utilizes the Tim's wheat colorway. Speaking of Tim's, of course, the 6-inch Tim's wheat colorway. Obviously, I live on the East Coast, so you know, I have to. Next, we got some Patrick Ewings. These are called the Ewing Focus. Around the same time Ewing started making a comeback in the sneaker game, the all-red sneakers were really in as well with the all-red Jordan 4s, aka the Toros. So between the fact that I wanted a pair of Ewings and a pair of all-red shoes, I got the all-red Ewings. And Patrick Ewing is from Cambridge, Massachusetts, represent. Next, we got the Converse Lows. These are hella dirty. I wore them all throughout high school. I never threw them away because, you know, they're Chucks. So like I said, my mom got me these shoes when I was still in high school because, you know, that was around the time Wiz Khalifa came out, you know, Taylor Gang, they were all wearing Chucks. I was in a phase where I wanted to wear Chucks just like Wiz Khalifa. Now, these might look like clown shoes and very large, and that's because they are. My mom got me a size 12 because she thought at the time I would grow into them, but I didn't, so they just look like clown shoes on me. Next, we got the all-white high-top pair of the Chucks. I use these for the testing the first ever basketball sneaker video. Another classic shoe. This really goes with anything. If you're tired of the all-white Air Force One looks, you could switch it up with some Chucks. Next, we got my two pair of Nike Roshis. Y'all remember that phase when everyone wore Roshi runs? I mean, they were comfy, they're just very ugly. Next, we got the low-top Vans. So when you're not in the mood to wear your Chucks, you're not in the mood to wear Air Force One, the low Vans go well with pretty much everything. Probably gonna wear these to my cousin's wedding. Sorry if she's watching this. I also got the high top versions, less swaggy, but still pretty swaggy in its own way. Then we got some Puma Kith collaboration sneakers. These are pretty dope, all blue with the white. If you want these, let me know. Then we got some more grown man ass shoes. These are called the Nike Textiles. I wanted a pair of dressier Nike shoes, and these were it. These are a clean shoe. I actually get a lot of compliments when I wear these shoes. Then we got some maroon New Balances 574s. All right, that's the number 574. Yeah, 574. I've been on the New Balance wave way before Kawhi, all right? Ha ha ha. Going back to Nike, we got the Air Max 270 with the BBW Air Bubble. This is the cactus colorway. I wear these all the time. Real comfy shoe. Sometimes I wear them to the gym. It's definitely team thick. Extra thick! Sticking with the Air Maxes, of course, you got the Air Max 197 Sean Witherspoons. I wear these shoes a lot too. You probably see me in a lot of the videos wearing this shoe. I won these in the sneakers raffle, and I didn't really even want them at first. I was just gonna resell them. But when I got them in person, they grew on me. You know, the colors just pop out at you, especially with the corduroy. It's different, you know, different. You can definitely wear this shoe with a lot of different color combos, which is why it's so versatile with your outfits. It's a light flex. Not everybody has these shoes. Like, people have Yeezys. You know what I mean? It's something different. We got the Air Max 1 Yeezys. I actually got these when I was in LA at Riff. One of the few things I could afford in that store at the time. I always wanted Yeezys, could never afford them, so might as well get the Air Maxes in the Yeezy colorway. And I needed a pick on the popular and famous Riff bench. I couldn't be on the bench without a shopping bag, so you know, I had to cop something. And one of my favorite shoes that lasted me from high school all the way until last year, The Air Max 95s, I could not find myself throwing these away because these shoes actually been through a lot. One of my favorite Air Maxes of all time. Definitely need to get a new pair for this upcoming summer. Then we got some beast ass shoes, the Nike Air Command. You might have seen this silhouette and White Men Can't Jump. Of course with Woody Harrelson, Wesley Snipes. I even seen Jay-Z wear these shoes, so you know I had to cop them. I actually found them in the factory store for dumb cheap, so why not? Alright, so the rest of my shoes are in another room and I don't feel like bringing them all down here, so follow me upstairs. Alright guys, we have to move back upstairs because the rest of my shoes are in this room. I'm with my collection. So we got these Air Jordan 1 Royals. I caught these at Round 2 NYC. I always wanted a pair of Jordan 1s, never had them. My friends have the bread colorway, so I wanted something different because, you know, I don't want to be the same thing as them. And people got on me in that video where I sold sneakers to Round 2 and bought one pair of shoes, which were these Royal 1s. People got on me for selling my Bugs Bunny 8s and my Fire Red 3s, but those shoes didn't even fit me, so what was the point of having them? Plus, I got cash back, which I spent on dinner. So I got a clean pair of 1s and a fire-ass dinner. Sheesh, let me live. Next, we got the Jordan 3 White Cements. I actually wear these heavy in my rotation too. As you can see, this is the 2011 pair, I want to say, with the Jumpman on the back, no Nike Air. Like I said, I got these around 2011, and that's when I first started getting into sneakers, really. Back when Hypebeast sneaker resellers were at a minimum, and I just walked into the store and grabbed these. Memories. Next in my collection, we got the Jordan 4 Oreos. Now, these are beat. These were my beaters for a long time. People don't get on me for my sneakers being really dirty. I actually wear my sneakers. I don't, you know, keep them in the box all the time. It's not my style. Like I said, man, these are beat, but it's a classic colorway. You always have to keep a pair of Jordan 4s in your rotation. Or two, as you can see, the Jordan 4 Breads. Of course, classic OG colorway. Y'all thought the Oreos were beat, man. Got cracks in it. The other side is yellowing right here. Bottom is dirty. And it's not the latest pair with the Nike Air on the back. It's got the Jumpman. Shoot, I might restore these, clean these off, repaint them, you know, so I can wear them this summer. Next, we got the Air Jordan 5 Metallics. Again, no Nike Air on the back. I always loved Jordan 5s ever since I seen Will Smith wear it in Fresh Prince. Let me tell you a story about my friend in high school. He loved the 5s. He had a pair of metallic 5s, but the thing was, they were fake. I knew they were fake. Nobody else could tell they were fake. I didn't want to expose him. So low-key, I always wanted a real pair just to flex on them. And I know Jordan 5s are about to be hot this year with the off-white Jordan 5s, but just so you know, I've always been on the Jordan 5 wave. Next, we got the Air Jordan 11 Win Like 96, aka the all-red pair of Jordan 11. If you know me, I'm Chinese, and in Chinese culture, red is a very lucky color. So I call these the red envelope 11s. If you didn't know, you get red envelopes when it's Chinese New Year. Next, we got the Jordan 11 Low Concords. Also beaters. I wore these to the ground, and the bottom, check it, is hella yellow. I recommend wearing Jordan Lows in the summertime. Definitely have to get my hands on a pair of high top Concords. Next, we got my favorite shoe of all time, the Air Jordan Space Jam 11s. Not the recent pair with the 45 on the back. We got the 2-3. These shoes are part of the reason why I'm really into sneakers and in the shoe game. Back when I was, I want to say, a freshman in high school, that summer heading into my sophomore year, my AAU teammates were really into sneakers. They really wanted the highly coveted Space Jam 11s that were coming out that December. I remember the exact day too. They used to drop the Jordan 11s on December 23rd. And I saw them looking at this shoe on their phones, and I was like, man, what shoe is that? And I didn't know much about sneaker culture at the time, so I just thought you could get it when the shoe dropped online or in stores and get it no problem. And they sold out right away. And me being naive, I thought they would restock right away, and obviously they didn't. I mean, nowadays they do a lot more restock. So I had to go on eBay and pay resale value for these shoes, which were around high $200, which isn't that bad. I remember back in the day when I got these shoes, I had to watch so many videos to verify that these were real. I have not worn these out. I've only tried them on inside the house. You know, these are shoes I'll probably never wear because they mean a lot to me because they bring back a lot of memories. So I'm definitely trying to get another pair so I can rock those and keep these in the box. I know I said earlier I'll rock my shoes, but these shoes I just can't. Next, we got the Air Jordan Cherry 12s. These Cherry 12s came out around the same time as the Space Jams, maybe a month before. I actually won these from AAU basketball because our team was doing a raffle, and whoever could sell the most raffle tickets got a pair of shoes, and I won these Cherry 12s. I think the best things in life, maybe a smell or a certain article of clothing or food or music, takes you back to a time in your life, man. And you know, these shoes definitely do that. Not to be all corny and stuff. Take me back. And after that, I really passed on all the other Jordans up from there. I think all the Jordans after the 12s are kind of ugly, except for the Flint 13s, which come out later this year, which I have to cop, by the way. That's a must cop, the Flint 13s. But as you know, if you've seen the sneaker reviews, I had to get the other retros, the Jordan 33, which technically is a retro. It's in the Jordan line. If MJ were still playing today, he would have wore these. Nothing else really much to say about this shoe. I said it all in the performance test, but it's a really solid basketball shoe. And I did the video on the Jordan 34s. I sold those because I didn't really like them. And I do have a pair of other Jordans which aren't retros, and I'm not really into the Team Jordans or non-retro sneakers, but these are the 6 rings which combine the shoes Jordan wore when he won his 6 championships. This is the carbon fiber colorway. I don't really wear these that much. Actually, I don't really wear them at all, but I'm actually starting to think I might hoop in these because they are a solid shoe. Next, we got the Puma Clyde Court Disrupts, which is the re-up of the Puma basketball line. Great basketball shoe. Next, we got the Under Armour Curry 5s. I sold my other Under Armour Curry shoes and kept the 5s because I actually like the look of these and they're really bouncy. Next, we got the brand black joints, the ones that I DIY'd into the Mellow Balls Big Baller brand sneaker. Let me know if you guys want me to upload that video. Next, we got the Nike PG 1s. Of course, Paul George's first signature sneaker. A very solid basketball shoe. I use this specific pair to hoop outdoors in. Next, we got the PG 2s. If you remember, the PG 2s were actually one of the first sneakers I ever did a performance test video for. And the cushion on these are heavy. If you remember, I said that it kind of felt like a Tempur-Pedic mattress. Next, we got the Nike Kyrie 4s. Quite simply put, one of the best basketball shoes to be released within the past few years. Next, we got the Kyrie 5 Taco. Put it simply, one of the most mediocre and average to below average basketball sneakers released in the past few years. Next, we got the Kyrie Low Uncle Drew colorway. Now that Kyrie is officially off the Celtics and enemy number 1 in Boston, I can finally honestly say Uncle Drew was a trash ass movie. Next, we got the Kyrie Flytraps, Kyrie Irving's budget model sneaker. These hurt a lot. Next, we got the LeBron 15 lows. I specifically play in these shoes, but they could be used for lounge kicks. They look like you could wear these in the summer, you know, at the barbecue. Throw them on the Bobby, eh? Bobby, eh? Bobby. Next, you got the LeBron 12 Soldiers in the camo colorway, so you know, we soldiers out here. Shout out to Destiny's Child for bringing us that classic hit. Next, we got the Kobe 6K Yows. If my grandmother died from cancer, I actually got these shoes to commemorate and remember her. So that's why these shoes are super important to me. And then it especially hit home again once Kobe passed away. And these are the only Kobes in my collection. So if you was looking for more Kobes in this collection, then stop watching. Actually, don't stop watching, keep watching. But just to let you know, there's not gonna be more Kobes in the video. Or maybe there are. Stick around to find out. Some old hoop shoes called the Nike Hyper Enforcer, also in the pink colorway. I played ball in these so much that the laces actually ripped on me. Next, we got the Nike Air Bacons, aka Tim Hardaway shoe. Not Tim Hardaway Jr., Tim Hardaway, his dad. And I hooped in these so much that not only is it yellow on the swoosh, but the air bubble popped. Next, we got the all red Hyper Dunks, the original Hyper Dunks. Y'all remember that video when Kobe jumped over the Aston Martin in a pair of Hyper Dunks?
That is how you jump over an Aston Martin, boy. That's how you do it. Hyper dunks.
And these were my AAU team shoes, so we all had these. I'm not gonna lie, we were super fly. Next, we got the Hyper Rise, the next up from the Hyper Dunk. Some people didn't like this shoe. I actually really love this shoe. This was my favorite hoop shoe of all time because I actually had a really good season in these. And of course, the commercial was dope. We just be hyper rising.
While y'all be criticizing, we just gon' do our thing like every day.
Yay, 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 yay. Next, we got the Hyper Dunk 2010. These I didn't perform so well in, so I can forget about these. You know what I mean? Nike Hyper Chase All-Star, aka James Harden's All-Star sneaker when he was still with Nike. So as some of you might know, before James Harden was with Adidas, he was with Nike. He never had a signature sneaker, but he had some PEs with Nike. This is the Hyper Chase. Damn, who peed on these? Next, we got the Penny 5s. I got these because these were a newer Penny Hardaway sneaker, and I always wanted to hoop in pennies. Very uncomfortable shoe. Honestly, I hated hooping in them. And last but not least, Nike Adapt self-lacing Nike basketball sneakers. I should do a video on the second pair, but man, that's $400 $400. Comment below if I should get the Nike Adapt 2.0s and do a video on them. Oh snap! I do got them! Anyways guys, as you can see, these are the brand new Nike Adapt BB 2.0s, the brand new ones. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and press the bell. Remember to watch my other videos and playlists up there, down there. Until next time, we out. Peace!